Hello there and welcome to the Jess Tales. Welcome to another monthly recap. I've got my laptop here, got all my notes and my goals in front of me, and I am ready for a new month. I say this every single month, but I cannot believe it is already a new month. I feel like these months just fly by. I don't think I've ever had a year fly by as fast as 2024, and honestly, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I am making these videos and I am focusing on each month as they come. I will say, like, the first 2 weeks, I feel like, oh, I got this, it's a really good month, and I feel like the month is taking a little bit longer than usual. But then by the last week, I feel like I blinked and slept through the last 2 weeks. So what I am working on is definitely sticking to everything throughout the whole month and not just doing my best for the first 2 weeks and giving up. So we are always improving over here. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe. I make new videos and upload every single week, most of the time. And I do these monthly resets every single month. I also upload vlogs, just days in my life, and I love doing shopping hauls, especially in the new seasons, as well as just upload different life tips, etc. So I really enjoy my YouTube channel. I think that YouTube is number one for me compared to other social media, because I feel like YouTube, there's always something to gain from watching YouTube videos, whereas like TikTok and Instagram, in my opinion, it can just be a total time waste. So I am just so pro YouTube, always have been, and that's why I am putting all of my energy and focus into my YouTube channel mainly. I have all these videos sectioned out into different sections. This video will be 4 different sections. First, we're gonna do a quick recap of the previous month, and then I'm gonna go into my goals, both personal and business. Then I'm going to go into the books that I read the last month. And lastly, I will talk about some of my favorite items. Let's get right into it. Starting with the July recap. I am still loving my workout routine. If you watched July's reset video, you will know that I recently purchased a program from someone named Zoe Davis, and she has a very functional training program. It's focused on not only running or weightlifting, but also calisthenics, so bodyweight exercises like pull-ups and push-ups. And you will know from my previous videos that my 2024 goal is to be able to do 20 push-ups and 10 pull-ups with great form. Doing her programs has helped with that so much. I feel so much stronger. I just absolutely love her program. My husband is doing it with me too, so it is a really good program. And I'm also really loving my cleaning routine. So I did put myself on a new cleaning routine. I got myself a wall calendar, and I will be uploading a video about this shortly this month. So every day I have a new task. Instead of doing my entire house in one day, I find that to be way too exhausting and stresses me out, honestly, sometimes. So now I have split up all my cleaning tasks throughout the week. So today is Tuesday, for example. Tuesday is a bathroom cleaning day, so I'll clean all the bathrooms, and that's all I have to worry about. The last thing about July is a note to myself that I really need to prioritize editing. And again, this is one of those things that I'm so good at the first few weeks of the month, and then I just kind of stop, and I don't know why. And it is really not that difficult, and I love editing my videos, but for some reason in my mind, it's just become this thing that I keep failing on, and so it's become this huge thing. So I just want to get really better at that, prioritize doing that first thing in the morning, and my goal is literally like 10 to 15 minutes every day. If I can at least get that done, then I will have a successful day. Okay, let's get straight into my goals now. For my business, a weekly YouTube video. It's been my goal for the entire year. Have we hit it every month? No, but are we going to eventually? Yes. And then a daily video editing, like I just discussed. I want this to be my daily goal. Lastly, I want to figure out what the heck to post on my socials. And what I mean by this is TikTok and Instagram. I don't like spending a lot of time on TikTok and Instagram because, like I mentioned earlier, I do feel like for me it's a time suck, and it's nothing but a comparison trap and a thief of joy. And I have never left TikTok or Instagram feeling like motivated to be more creative and to better myself. I've always left there feeling like I could be doing better and I'm not doing enough. And I don't like feeling that way. And I also don't feel that way whenever I'm on YouTube. I feel really good on YouTube and Pinterest. So those are like the only 2 channels I like to be on. However, if I want to grow my business, I do have to post on TikTok and Instagram. I thought I wanted to do like a weekly vlog and then 2 outfits, but now I've started to thrift my clothes a lot, and so I don't really know if I want to do that. I have no idea. So I need to really just hone in on the month of August on what I want to post on all my channels and stick to a schedule. So we're gonna be thinking about that next month. And then for my personal goals for July, I do want to meditate daily. This has been my goal all year, and I have not done it since January. I want to read 4 books. I need to catch up a little bit. I'm like 1 or 2 books behind. My yearly goal for 2024 is to read 40 books. It's roughly 3.5 books a month, and I'm so close, but I just don't want to get too far behind. And I want to follow my calendar, so I'm gonna make my calendar after this video, and then I want to stick to that calendar routine. That's it. I did pretty good with that in July, especially the first 3 weeks I did really good. Everything except the YouTube videos. But I want to stick with it again in August. And like I said, I've been loving the cleaning routine. That's also on my wall calendar. So here is my wall calendar, by the way. This was for July, and you can see I just kind of stopped crossing them off. It is the 30th today, but this is my wall calendar that I try to follow. Okay, moving right along to the books that I read in July. I read 3 books in July. The first book is Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Reid. I rated that 3 out of 5 stars. By the way, all of my book reviews are in my monthly newsletter that I send out, and you can subscribe to that newsletter in the description box below. It is just once a month, but it has all of my reviews for the book, as well as some quotes from the books, and it also links all of my monthly favorites. And then the second book I read was called Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. I believe one of her most popular books is called Beautiful Humans, or I can't remember what it is. I rated this a 1 out of 5. And this is like the lowest rating I've given to any book. And that is book number 24 that I've read this year. I did not like this book at all. Nothing about it. Good effort. Like, I couldn't write a book, so I'm not saying that she's a bad writer. I'm just saying I didn't like the book at all. Yeah, that's about it. And the third book I am still currently reading, so I haven't given it a rating yet, but it is called Radical Acceptance. And now on to my favorites for the month of July. I have quite a few of them. The first favorite is my new ring. This is the Ultra Human Air ring, and it is one of those smart rings that tracks your sleep and your fitness and your heart rate, etc. I love this thing. My husband got one like 2 months ago, and I said I would never get one of these rings because I don't want something always tracking me. And it got to the point where I was waking up and asking him what his scores were for the night and how he was doing and his stress levels. And so I decided to get one myself. You can use your HSA, your health savings account, if you have one, on this ring. So that is what I did. The thing I like about it is I don't have to ever wear my watch anymore. Like, I wear my watch when I'm working out, and I won't wear my ring when I'm lifting weights. But I love that my steps are counted, my heart rate is still being tracked, but I don't have to wear a watch, especially to bed. It is so much easier to sleep with a little ring on than it is a watch, at least for me. So I love this thing so far. 10 out of 10 stars on the ring. It has everything I want. And the best part about the Ultra Human versus the Aura ring is there is no monthly subscription. There are some things that you can buy, but every piece of data that you would want, super in-depth data, is free. There's no subscription. That's so huge, and it's a good amount cheaper, especially for the gold one specifically in my size. It's like $150 cheaper than the Aura ring, and there's no subscription, which I know it's only like $5 a month, but I don't care. I'm just so against how everything is subscription based now, so that was like the biggest selling point for me, and I've loved it so far. I have no issues wearing it every single day. It's so comfortable. I honestly don't even really notice that it's there, so love that. Next is my neon pink Vitality workout set. So I told you guys earlier that the training program I purchased from this girl named Zoe Davis, and she does have codes with Vitality, and so she was sharing their newest collection. It was a neon collection in July, and I usually do not buy things like this. Like, I am Lululemon only type of girl, and I ended up buying this workout set, and I'm obsessed with it. They really thought of everything. It is so cute. I got the long line activewear top and the running shorts in the neon pink color, and they're so cute, and I love neon pink, and it was just really great quality. Very expensive. It's like Lululemon level expensive, but I think it's great. Obviously, I can't speak to how it's gonna hold up, but I think it'll be just fine. Next is the Free People Swim Too Deep sweater. This thing is so popular every year for the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and I've never purchased it before, but I have wanted it for a while because I love a huge oversized sweater. So this year I actually went to Poshmark and Mercari, and I ended up buying not one, but two from Poshmark. I got a maroon colored one and a beige colored one, and I paid $30 each. And these sweaters are originally $130. Even on sale at Nordstrom, they're still $85. So I highly recommend, if you're wanting anything that's pretty popular or higher end like this, don't forget about your resale apps, because they can be in perfect condition and someone just wants to get rid of them, and you can get some insane deals. So I tried on the sweater. I love it even more than I thought I would, and I'm so happy that I got these. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be the only thing I wear all fall and winter. Next are Birkenstocks. So I have talked about Birkenstocks in plenty of my other videos before, especially my Abercrombie spring haul. I talk about Birkenstocks a lot. My favorite shoe. They are so worth the hype. They are actually as comfortable as everyone says they are. You do have to break them in a little bit depending on the kind of footsole that you get. I have the Bostons, and I've had those for a while, and I also had the Arizona Big Buckle in the leather. I just sold those because turns out I was wearing an incorrect size. So when I first got them in the mail, I thought that they were too big, and so I returned them and got a smaller size, but the more you break them in, it's almost like they felt like they were getting smaller. Sold those on Mercari, and I ended up buying a new pair, and I love these even more because they do have a suede footbed instead of the leather, so my feet don't like pop or make a noise whenever I'm walking. And these are a lighter neutral with the brush gold, and they're just really pretty, so I love them. I've worn them nonstop already. And last item are On Cloud Bondi 8s. So same kind of situation with these shoes as with the Birkenstocks. I wore them for a while. I had them for a little over a year, and every time I would wear them for a long time, my pinky toe would like start to ache, and I just felt like they were so tight. So I sold those also and ended up buying a new pair in a different color. The other ones I had were all white, and I was just killing myself trying to keep them clean. So I got new ones that are more of a gray color with white, so they're still neutral, and I love them because they have a really cute brown sole. But I missed these so much. So when I was without my Bondi 8s, I was wearing like the Cliftons and just any other shoe, and I was missing the Bondi 8s so much. Running almost feels easier in them. I can walk a long distance in them. I just love the way they feel. I know they're huge, but I love them. So those also made it to my favorites list. And that is it. That's it for my August reset. What I'm going to do next, I am going to go change my desktop wallpaper. So I go to the everygirl.com and I go through their wallpapers for the new month, and it's just a really fun way to update your tech to a new month and feel refreshed. And I also do a digital detox. I'll go through my camera roll on my phone and get rid of all the random screenshots and random things I took a photo of that I don't want to keep. I've been doing this on a monthly basis, and it has helped so much with keeping my camera roll under control and not having too much storage taken by photos and videos I don't even need anymore. And then also I will be making a new calendar for August, and this is probably what I'm most excited for. I'm just such an old school gal. I love to actually write things down and be able to cross them off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. But if you want to join me in that, as soon as this video ends, go do those things yourself. I hope that you enjoy these monthly resets as much as I love them. I really enjoy feeling refreshed at the beginning of every month. I love knowing that there is a new start 12 times a year if you need it. And it really also helps you hone in on what goals are really important and which ones do you need to let go of. It's just a really good way to like mentally start fresh every single month. So hope you enjoyed. Like I said before, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you next week in my next video.